Guys, peço a atenção de todos vocês agora, viu? Nós vamos entrar em território inimigo. Nós estaremos entrando em território inimigo agora, junto com o Takeshi. Takeshi vai visitar a G2 e conversa com o Hansauna, mano. Vamos visitar território inimigo. Mas a gente precisa entender, guys, nossos inimigos,
Meus
né?
queridos, hoje o CBLOL visita simplesmente o Office da G2. A gente vai receber aqui então hoje o atirador que foi o craque da grande final da LEC, o atirador Hansama. Hans, first of all, thank you for joining us in here. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
And Hans, basically, like, we want to talk about your career in general. And if I remember correctly, you start playing on like the major regions in 2017, and then you played until 2023 and not like get a title. But since the beginning, people look at your gameplay and thought that, oh, this guy is a promise. He's like mechanically insane. He has the Draven, the Kalista, the Varus, winning lanes, and etc. But like, how did the beginning of your career start? But not like getting a trophy on the beginning. How that was in your mind?
So in the beginning of my career, I started in 2017 in major region. Before that, I was 2016. I actually qualified to the main stage, like the.
Como que esse cara é bom de Draven? Como que essa Barbie Girl é bom de Draven? É boa, né? Perdão. Gente, para mim, jogador de Draven é tipo 42 de braço, cospe no chão, faz calistenia. Rapaz.
LCS back then.
E ele é mono Draven, né? Ele é o Draven, na verdade. Tão bom
I came
que
to finals in the LCS EU back then, rebranded, and how it felt, it was like, I'm very close to actually win a trophy, which is really big for me because I was just a rookie, and not winning it for sure. It's like it was hard. It's always like Fnatic and G2 that was winning it.
Get themselves another kill, and for the first time in history, the fourth consecutive EU LCS title. G2 Esports are the best team in Europe.
That was the first time that you felt that I cannot reach the title. Like, even if I play my best, I cannot get there.
Yeah, I thought I needed to improve a lot more, learn a lot more. Definitely, before I was very like, I was coming to the scene and I was mechanically like very good, right? And I think I was very close to win it around 2020 or 2021. I was with Rogue, but in the end we didn't, so that I felt bad. And like the recent years, I've been winning like 7, I think, with G2. So that feels very amazing that I finally can get to win those titles. There's a lot of titles to win nowadays, so you're not quite too sure.
They're getting poisoned now as Hansama just cutting through. In terms of overall damage, that's the knock-up!
God.
Easy combo, Jack Spectre on the backside, untouched for now. Jack Spectre desperate to get anything back, but Caps is just so beefy. Now looking for the 1v1 versus because Hansama's killed one carry. He wants to kill another! Oh, the penta for Hansama!
And Hans, like, every time that you go into a pick ban, into a prep against the other team, do you count that, okay guys, they will ban Draven? And when Draven goes on, you feel like more,
Takeshi já perguntou, isso é um entrevistador. Takeshi tá lá como infiltrado, representando o Brasil acima de tudo e perguntando coisas que possam ajudar a gente no draft. Perfeito.
Go into a match and knowing that probably they will look at your gameplay and make it like bans to make you feel a little bit less comfortable.
For sure, these champions that I play, that will be oppressive to play against. Definitely, it feels nice when I play another champ and I get to win with that champ when they triple ban me. I think for the last 6 best of 5 in Europe, there's been a lot of 80 bans, but I could still win those matches, so that felt nice.
And since you said about these playoffs in general, these last playoffs, started in a weird way for you guys, because you guys just went to the loser bracket earlier on the playoffs. Did you felt like, maybe we are not on the level that we should be right now? How was the process to bounce back and actually win the 3rd title in a row? Because this year you guys lifted the trophy 3 times, right?
I think we lifted the trophy 4 times this year.
Yeah,
It's it's winter, spring, summer, and
then the regionals.
Yeah, the season finals, and then I think we were a bit on a slump because I feel like we've been always trying to accelerate. Probably, even though we tried very hard, it wasn't clicking. We were like playing bad, so that was like what we had to face during those best of fives, those playoffs that we played, and it was hard for the mood as well because you're trying very hard and things are not working on. You're having a wrong read of the meta as well. So we've tried very hard to come back up, and I think we did. We're very resilient, and we won it all in the end. So props to the fighter mindset that my team has.
Nice, good job. And Hans, you start playing with Mickey, and I assume that he's like a really creative guy, but sometimes it can go even wrong, and you are his tool on the bot lane. So tell me a bit, like, how is it on the day by day that Mickey just brings a random like Lissandra support something, and you have to like think of what you should play with him? How is this process between you and Mickey? And if sometimes you feel, oh my god, I just want to play with a Leona or Nautilus, and this guy is bringing like something from outside of the meta. How is the process between you two?
Well, I do think playing Mickey is very interesting in bot lane. He is very, I would say he has a lot of nice ideas, and you need to like kind of grab the good ideas from it and make sure that like there's a middle ground between us and the team. I do think Mickey is like very aggressive, and I like that he's very optimistic most of the time. If you would ask can we fight, he will most likely say yes.
Because you like that way.
He likes fighting. So definitely I'm trying to be more on the side where to take good fights or not, because if I'm going for the fight, then we're probably gonna go for the fight, so we have to like manage, but he definitely have some good pocket picks. Some of them are very good, some of them has to be like very careful, but like I think most of the time he's like doing a pretty good job.
And if we take like G2 off the equation, Europe is not performing that well. Why do you think that like Fnatic, Mad, or even like other teams from the LEC is not getting to the level of these top teams? Because you guys played on MSI, you guys go 5 games against LPL, the LTK, usually in the like the last years. What is like missing on the other LEC teams, in your opinion, that they are not getting to the G2 and the Worlds level?
I definitely think that some of the teams in EU are they can win against us some games for sure. We've been behind in most of the games when we're playing against Fnatic. In our past 2 to 3 best of 5, they were always ahead in early to mid. It's not like we had a draft that outscales maybe some of them, but like I think what makes it so that they can't close the game is the way they maybe execute the mid-late game. I think they are very they start being very predictable when they do things over and over again. I think that maybe we might do something predictable, but I think those things are very it's just like a few things.
A G2 não é tão previsível assim, né? A única previsibilidade é que eles são doidos, loucos.
I do think that they should feel like we are a very aggressive team and we can pressure anywhere.
And Hans, Rodrigo is also like half Brazilian, half from Portugal. But he told me like behind the scenes stories that you are doing a different prep before the games. And there's something about clicking fast. When you like outplay someone, you like the other guys from the team says, "Oh, he's clicking fast. He's clicking fast." Tell me a bit about these stories. What is like changed on this like behind the scenes stuff that Rodrigo told me?
I think I started after MSI that I wanted to change the way I practice, the way my training is. Definitely there's some back and forth because I'm not really used to it all the time. I made sure that I changed the binding of my keyboard, and so I feel like I could be faster some bindings that helped me, some ways to warm up. But the main goal for me is to have better mechanics.
Yes.
So I do feel that it's been a while that I've been doing that, like maybe 2-3 months. For the like past best of fives, like maybe 5-6 best of fives, I think when I was watching my play, I could feel like I'm more fluid, like faster.
More on shape, right?
Yeah, but I thought that I was playing fast and writing fast, so that felt good. And it's mainly because I changed my training. I still have to always come back to it because sometimes I forget. Sometimes I'm hype and I just like I keep warming up my hands. I just make sure to be at my fastest in terms of clicking, right? And looking to be at my best mechanically every game.
And Hans, just to finish, like I have a friend that he's told me that he's your friend, that he's your best friend from Brazil.
Meu Deus.
It's the grandpa from the CBLOL. He's a retired player, Absolute. Do you know him? Do you know who Absolute is? And it's okay if you don't know him. It's even better if you don't know him.
Oh, I saw his name. I think he wrote to me.
It's this guy. It's this guy. I will show you. You know him?
Yeah, I think
You know him?
I follow him on Twitter. I believe.
Ah, you follow him on Twitter. So like you guys have like had a talk, something like that?
I don't really remember. It's been a while. I think.
Vovô.
Mano, tadinho do Oficial, mano. Os caras expuseram o cara. Meu Deus do céu, tadinho. Takeshi, ele foi lá cobrar, mano.
He's like an old guy. Do you have like any skincare routine to tell him how to improve his like his face? Cause
Eu
he's
já
like
fiz o meu.
grandpa and he's aging, you know, he's aging. Hans, can you like send a message to Brazil, and especially for Tabs, because she's a caster from the CBLOL and she's the #1 fan.
Foda, é verdade,
So
mano.
thanks everyone for supporting G2 and me. I hope that you will keep supporting us.
A Tabs
we hope
merece
that,
esse
that we
salvezinho.
will do very well at Worlds. I'm kind of very hyped and obrigado Tabs for supporting me as well. Thank you guys.
A minha namorada Tabs, realmente, guys, ela é fanzaça da G2, viu? Acho que teve algum... Eu não lembro se foi a MSI ou se foi Mundial, que ela ficou, mano, postando, fazendo campanha para a G2 com a G2, tá ligado? Não me lembro exatamente, mas ela é fanzaça.